AMPLIGAME A8 fifine microphone. Let's review it. Let's go ahead and take a look at the box. So this is what the front and back of the box looks like, just telling you some of the key information about it. Let's go ahead and take a closer look at the back of the box here. So it goes over some of the features, like it has handy function keys, various RGB lighting, some practical accessories. Some of those accessories being a pop filter, a shock mount, a headphone jack, Type-C port, tap to mute button, RGB lighting, RGB button, and volume control. It is a USB microphone, and the pickup pattern is cardioid, so that means you only pick up audio from the front, so you don't have to worry about any incoming audio from the back of the microphone. So opening up the box here, you can see the microphone is graded right on top, as well as the user's guide. So the user's guide will just contain some of the information like the buttons and everything, so you know how it actually works. So it comes with the microphone attached to the actual microphone stand already, as well as a cardboard box, which is going to contain your basic cords like the USB Type-C cord, which is going to actually plug into the microphone, as well as this little adapter piece to connect it to a boom arm. Going ahead and getting the microphone plugged in here, you can see that's where the LED switch is, which you can use to toggle either static color modes, a color cycling mode, or even like a gradient color mode, which you can see here. Now, one of my favorite features with this microphone is actually the tap to mute feature. So you can see here, if I just simply tap on the top of the microphone, you barely have to put any pressure, it will mute it, and same thing to unmute it. The bottom of the microphone is where you plug it into your computer. There's also an extra aux cable cord, so you can plug in headphones to that if you prefer. And lastly, we have the gain knob, so you can make your vocals quiet or louder. Now into the actual sound test. So here we are, we now are using the microphone, and this is completely raw audio, so there's not going to be any filters on this, nothing like that. This is what it's going to sound like the moment you plug in this microphone into your computer. So now I do kind of want to do a realistic background audio test, and that would be using your keyboard, you know, while you're gaming. If you're trying to record while playing a game and you're a mouse and keyboard player, then I kind of want to test what that would sound like. So you can see here I have Nitro Type pulled up. I'm going to go ahead and just do a race here. It's not going to be the best performance because I can't really commentate and type fast at the same time, but I'm going to try my best, and you guys are hopefully going to be able to get a result of background audio while I'm talking. So I'm just going to be typing the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. What a weird sentence, but there we go. The game is now done. Okay, so I just listened to the audio back, and you can hear the background noise. And just for a reference, I'm using cream switches. I'll use a little bit louder of a keyboard. These are Gator Black, so I'm just typing as I'm talking. You can probably hear those as well. They are a little bit louder, so it kind of depends what switches you actually have. But obviously, you have to keep in mind with filters, you're going to be able to limit the background audio, which I will demonstrate. So here's what I'm going to be doing. You can see all of the different audio filters that I have lined up here. I'm going to be slowly turning them on as I'm talking, so you should be able to hear the difference as I toggle each and every single one of these on. These are more high-end filters, so you're probably not going to have these yourself unless you watch a YouTube video on how to actually set these up, because they do actually take a little bit of learning and work to set up. It takes a while to understand what these are because they're more complex plugins. They are third-party plugins compared to just the normal plugins. Here you can see that they look like that. You know, they look pretty confusing if you ask me. So yeah, if you do want to actually set something like this up, then you are going to have to watch a separate YouTube video on that because it does get pretty in-depth. Now what I want to do is compare the other two fifine microphones that I've actually made videos on, which you can check out if you want. So we're going to compare this microphone to the K683A as well as the K669B. So right now this is the AMPLIGAME A8, so now let's go ahead and switch over to the K683A. So now we're now using this microphone. This microphone is on my desk, so it's not on a boom arm, so the quality might not be as good because it is not closer to my mouth, but this is the comparison. No filters on any of the previous clip and this clip. So once again, this is the K683A. Now let's go ahead and switch over to the K669B. So this is one of the first fifine microphones I actually got, and I believe this is their cheapest mic. I'm not 100% sure on that. I'll pop a picture up on the screen of all the prices as I'm testing them out. And now what I actually want to do is go ahead and put all the filters on all three of the microphones back to back to back, kind of like I just did with no filters, so maybe we can hear the difference between that as well. So here's the K669B microphone with all of the previous filters that I had on, and now let's go ahead and switch over to the K683A. So now we have all of the microphone filters here over on this microphone, and then let's go ahead and switch back to the main microphone, and hopefully you guys were able to hear a quality difference in that with the prices and everything like that. So you should be able to hear a significant difference between all three of them. If you have headphones on, it will be a little bit harder to hear if you're just listening to it through a speaker. Overall summary of the mic. So do I think that this microphone is worth it? The answer is going to be yes. I think this microphone is a great pickup. You can get it for $47.99 on sale on Amazon right now. So not only does this microphone sound tremendously better than both the previous microphones, but it also looks extremely cool and has some sick features. I do also want to say really quick that this is not a paid promotion for this. They just sent me the item to review for a video. I can say whatever I want about it, and I genuinely do like it. That is me being honest. This is literally going to be my new main microphone. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this review. Hopefully it helped you guys out. If you want to pick one of these microphones up for for yourself. It is the first link in the description down below. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video, and don't forget to keep slaying.